John was born into a family where everyone is a doctor. Since he was little, the sounds he heard were heartbeats, not airplane engines. The living room shelves were lined with medical books, yet he secretly watched aviation documentaries on his tablet. One day, his father said, "You're our family's hope to become the third-generation doctor." His brother accidentally found his diary. On the cover was the phrase, "Sky 2025," a code John created to represent his dream of becoming a flight attendant by the year 2025. His brother frowned. "How can you do this to Mom and Dad?" When school held a career exploration day, John secretly registered for the aviation industry talk. Sitting in the second-to-last row, he listened quietly as the speaker said, "You need to smile, be brave, speak languages, and have a bit of romance in your soul." His heart pounded faster than during a math test. That night on the bus home from cram school, his phone lit up a notification from an aviation experience camp, accepted. He hesitated. Should he go, or stay in his good boy image? During the camp, he stood in a mock aircraft cabin, nervously picked up the microphone, and said, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard." At that moment, he heard a new voice, confident and glowing. It was his own. He worked up the courage to talk to an alumna who was now a flight attendant at EVA Air. "Do you ever regret it?" he asked. She smiled, "Never. Because I chose a life I love, not an identity others wanted for me." John finally confessed his dream to his father. Silence. After a long pause, his father spoke softly, "I'm not afraid you won't become a doctor. I'm afraid you'll get hurt." John didn't cry, but something in his heart crumbled. He prepared a slideshow and stood in front of the family. "If I choose medicine, it's your dream. If I choose aviation, it's mine." His grandmother smiled and nodded, "Fly, my child. You're not running away, you're finally choosing." On his senior trip, he boarded his first ever first-class flight. When the flight attendant handed him a drink, he handed himself a letter. "Dear John, you really dared to fly." Years later, John stood tall in his flight attendant uniform, speaking calmly into the intercom. He glanced out the window at the clouds and whispered to his younger self, "Thank you for not giving up. Otherwise, I'd never know freedom tastes like the sky."